of the surface of the moon at ground level are near impossible. So every chance I can show a little bit of the view under the atmospheric disturbance and the haze of the moon's surface, this is what we notice, that there are always very colorful objects.
Whether it be a tunnel, whether it be a natural fault line. I don't see it being a fault line. It does look like it has some surface, and you can see it leading here to here, then from here, a straight line to there, and here to here. Give you an idea, from here to here, we're talking about many hundreds of miles. Comes up in a straight line here, and it goes off to here, comes up there, there, and then goes up there. There are many areas on the moon that have these fault lines. So as we continue up along the fault line here, you see it comes straight up here and meet here. What's this in the center? Colorful anomaly. Can't say it's a structure because obviously it's not the shape of a structure, but it's just that these two fault lines or pipes, tunnels, whatever, are meeting this.
You're looking at the structures that are on the ground level. Look closely around this fault line or pipe or whatever this may be. Look at the objects, the structures.
Here again, Plato crater. Blue dome or something. It's very bluish. Or it's the shadow on the side of these, not the tops that are emanating in the blue color, like inside of the ridge there. But other colors like purples, greens that we can see on the surface. And this is really close to Plato crater. So we are seeing some color on the surface.
Look at the massive tower in the brackets here.
The top north side of the moon, where the most amazing structures you will ever see on any moon, no doubt, without a doubt. You can see here, this structure is what I caught. On top of it, there is another symmetrical, geometrically shaped object or structure on there. One here that's a little blurry, entrance here, several anomalies I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes. Right here, this tunnel is very rectangular. And why do I say tunnel? Because it seems to be going in to a hole here. Look over top. When you look over top, this part here, my friends, is made, It's totally made up. This was filled up with moon dust. The surface overlapped here with several bumps there, which are probably also other structures underneath. I'm not even talking about these ridges here and symmetrical structures, because these are structures also, but not geometrical like here on Earth. Why would they be? So, another very amazing thing that I saw. Look what's over here. Do you see that? That little spherical ball that's right there in one of these two entrances. There's another wedge structure on top. That is a UFO sitting right there in the entrance. And now I'm going to show you what is right here that we don't actually realize. It's all the same color, right? It's just gray, right? Look at the mouth entrance right here. Two eyes, a nose, and the round head. This is literally a head right here. And this is the entire face with this opened up mouth with an entrance. And we're going to zoom in. head right here. Left eye, right eye, the nose, the entrance of the mouth. Look what's over here. You see a structure that starts off here rectangular and goes all the way back, like the tunnel that we saw around over here before. So yeah, look, isn't it amazing? And here again, that top naturally made, naturally formed to hide the structure that's underneath once again. Because look what's at the end here. I'm sure you didn't really realize it until I pointed it to you. The spherical ball also with another, at the end of another entrance. The tunnel comes here. This is over the tunnel. This is the entrance down here, the tunnel. And it's actually overlapped with this surface right here, but it goes from there to there, inside this mound here. And if you start looking on the north side behind Mare Frigoris, all these areas and curious massive boulders are not necessarily boulders. They're very curious anomalies, and some of them are structures and have entrances and domes placed in the entrance. There's another area right here. Oh, nice stop right here at the tunnel that we found. This is the other one. It's a bit closer. If we go off to the right, I haven't talked about this structure at all, actually, except for one time, just I showed the picture. But I'm trying to make people understand the complexity in some of the structures that are on the surface of the moon. We're all expecting to see geometrical shapes. We're all expecting to see square, rectangular buildings. Well, this is not what we are finding on the moon. Well, we are, but not alone on the moon. Basically, we are finding structures like this in white material. All these structures here connected to this, I'm going to call it a major installation or structure. And what looks like a circuit board, which 3 or 4 people have told me, you can see the lines and the way that I'm seeing it, we are seeing it right now in the photo, it does look a lot like a circuit board. But the overhead view of this are all interconnected. I've analyzed this photo for a long time to see if there were connections, and right down to little slivers that you can see that are joining each and every piece together to form one massive installation with several compartments, if you want, different areas, probably all capable of sealing each area off. Probably each area has an entrance or an exit. This is what we also have to look for on the surface of the moon. And in here, you can see there are other curious objects inside of the structure that I have here. This is very alien. This is a beautiful structure. And again, from far, everyone sees this as a crater, a very small crater. And this is what one of the craters that everyone asks, oh, why is there a dot in the center of most of the craters on the moon? Well, it's very simple, because these are not craters. And you can see the sides of the walls are made differently here, and with much detail and so much going on. You got to look at what's going on here that forms this that we think is a crater. And when you back out, it actually does look more like a crater. But like it is here right now, zoomed up as close as we can to the ground level, it does not in no way look like a crater.